Hello, I'm Charlotte, and today I'm going to talk briefly about the company Pryce Jones of Newtown. Today, the man behind the company is immortalised by having a roundabout on the Thames bypass named after him. But did you know that his company also invented the modern day sleeping bag and pioneered mail order catalogues and parcel post? This talk will focus on the rise of Pryce Jones Limited from a small draper's shop at the Cross in Newtown to one of the biggest commercial enterprises in the country. Pryce Jones was born in Newtown on the 16th of October 1834, the illegitimate son of Mary Ann Goodwin and William Jones, a solicitor. The 1841 census shows him living with his grandmother, Mary Goodwin, a schoolteacher, on Horsemarket Street. Interestingly to note, Mary Goodwin herself was related to Robert Owen, the father of the cooperative movement, who himself lived and died in Newtown. In 1846, at the age of 12, Pryce Jones was apprenticed to John Davis, a draper based at the Cross in Newtown. He soon discovered that it was a profession that suited him, and he eventually took over the business in 1856, which was now based at 50 Broad Street, changing its name on the 3rd of October 1859 to Pryce Jones Limited. In the same year, 1859, Pryce Jones married Eleanor, the daughter of Edward Rowley Morris, of Bryn Street, Newtown. They went on to be married for 55 years and had 8 children. In 1861, Pryce Jones introduced shopping by post, his company becoming the first ever mail order business. At the time, letters were conveyed by mail coach. The coach would arrive between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., the bags being dropped off at the Cross in Newtown and others being collected. He began sending out patterns and stock lists and quickly went on to link distribution to production by arranging for local woolen manufacturers and merchants to supply goods to meet the orders he received. Also in 1861, having a gift for publicity and marketing, he quickly realised the value of entering various exhibitions, both nationally and internationally, in Europe, America, and Australia. The awards and medals which his goods won at these exhibitions helped to raise the profile of his company, which in turn increased orders. At the Vienna exhibition in 1873, he won the Grand Medal, and his display received a special inspection by the Empress of Austria and the Empress of Germany, both of whom would go on to become regular customers of the company. One of the earliest patrons was Florence Nightingale. In 1862, Pryce Jones manufactured a special width of flannel for her, which became known as the Florence Nightingale flannel. Queen Victoria was also a regular customer of Pryce Jones, having sent him her first order in November 1866. In fact, it was said that during this time, she only ever wore Welsh flannel bloomers. At one time or another, all of the crowned heads of Europe and leading members of the aristocracy ordered their goods from Pryce Jones. Royal warrants for woolen manufacture were received from Queen Victoria and the Princess of Wales in 1880, and this was followed by the Queen of Norway in 1907 and Queen Alexandra of Denmark in 1911. In 1879, the scale of his business had grown so considerably that Pryce Jones opened the Royal Welsh Warehouse, which was cleverly located opposite the railway station in Newtown. The Italianate-style building was designed by David Walker of Liverpool and cost £15,000, which is around £1.5 million in today's money. The new building not only had a lift, but also had a telephone line, the first in Wales, which linked Pryce Jones's family home directly to the office. The office was officially opened on the 3rd of October 1879, and at the time of opening, Pryce Jones' orders numbered around 40,000. But within a year, this figure had risen to over 100,000. The initial building was added to in 1886, with a large new wing being erected on Kerry Road. This new wing included an in-house post office to handle the immense volumes of orders. Although the company had regularly been producing single-sheet price lists since 1887, It wasn't until 1888 that the first Pryce Jones catalogue made its appearance. Early catalogues focused on the company's international awards and medals, but by 1907 they featured colourful covers with eye-catching designs and aspirational products. As well as the price lists and sales catalogues, the company also produced information leaflets in various European languages, including French, German, and Italian. The company's most innovative product was the Eucalasia rug, a rug, shawl, and inflatable pillow all in one, which was first patented in 1876. The product had proved to be a valuable invention for German soldiers during the Franco-German War in 1870 to 1871. The world's first sleeping bag, the company sold thousands in almost every country in Europe, Asia, and America. Sadly, no examples of this product remain, but we can see from this advertisement what it would have looked like. The mainstay of the company, though, was clothing and accessories for men, women, and children. They even had a charity department, which sold ready-to-wear clothing for benevolent distribution. Clothing under this range was described as being useful and serviceable and made of materials of uncommon durability. As well as clothing and accessories, Pryce Jones also sold other goods, everything from horse clothing, tennis balls, salon tea, toffee, lace curtains, carpet, luggage, Christmas gifts, and later electronics, and white goods too. In 1882, while Pryce Jones was campaigning to become Conservative MP for the Montgomery boroughs, he met Sir Henry Fawcett, the Postmaster General, and suggested to him the idea of developing a parcel service. His idea was adopted, and the parcel post came into being in 1883. As the railway network expanded, so did Pryce Jones's business, and soon he was receiving 2,000 orders a day. 3 dedicated parcel wagons were provided by the London and North Western Railway Company, which allowed parcels to be dropped off along their route at Shrewsbury, Stafford, Rugby, Woolston, and Euston, and enabled the company to deliver goods to most of England within one day. In 1887, during the Jubilee year of Queen Victoria's reign, Pryce Jones was knighted and changed his name to Pryce Jones, therefore becoming Sir Pryce Jones. By the time Sir Pryce Jones died in 1920 at the age of 85, he had gone from a humble draper's apprentice to a pioneering entrepreneur responsible for 4,000 workers and 250,000 customers. He had made a huge contribution to Montgomeryshire, reviving the local woolen industry and pioneering new methods of trading, things that are taken for granted today. After his death, the business was taken over by his son, Edward Pryce Jones, and the company enjoyed continued success until the Depression of the 1920s and 1930s. When the remaining members of the Pryce Jones Company resigned in 1938, the business was taken over by Lewis's of Liverpool. I hope you have enjoyed this brief talk about Pryce Jones Limited. If you have any queries, please feel free to email us at archive@powys.gov.uk. I've also included the link to our website where you can find out more information on our holdings and about the archive services. Many thanks for listening.